What's up, y'all? It's your girl uniquely Shalez, and today I'm back with another video. And as you can see by the title, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different today. I'm going to be doing like a voiceover story time while I clean, do my little Monday cleanings. And I hope y'all enjoy it. If you really like these, leave me a comment down below and let me know if you want to see more of my throughout the week cleanings, because I do kind of have like a set schedule on what I clean during the week. So Mondays are just like the days I wipe down cabinets, clean out the fridge, straighten up the pantry, wipe and sanitize all like appliances and stuff like that. So that's what y'all will see me doing, and cleaning the floors basically in this video. But y'all gonna watch me clean while I tell y'all story time. So just stay tuned for the video to know what the story time is gonna be about. Be sure to leave me a comment down below in the comments. And don't forget, if you're new here, subscribe to my channel. I'm a mommy of 2, about to have my 3rd, so a mommy of 3. And if you want to just see my lifestyle and how I manage being 21 with about to be 3 kids, and I got my own house at 21 with a car. If you want a little bit more input in my life, stay tuned and subscribe and turn your post notifications on so that you'll be notified every time I post. For the newbies, I'm also a hairstylist. I do hair. Sometimes I do my own hair, but lately, since I've been pregnant, I have not been in the mood. But your girl has been in the mood of saving coins and just doing little budgeting stuff, because as y'all know, I have a house now, so that requires more bills, and I also have a car and plus my kids. So I really do be trying to budget, but lately I've been feeling like I'm finna pay somebody to do my hair. So these braids me and my best friend did do, but it took me 3 days to complete. 3 days to complete. My best friend helped me with like majority of the back. I did end up finishing the rest, the front and the middle of my head. But I'm getting ready to take these braids down, so y'all stay tuned for that video, because I'm going to probably film a maintenance day. I will say I'm going to film me taking down these braids, but that's going to take too long. And y'all know y'all don't want to sit there and watch it, because I wouldn't watch it. But yeah, I'm just so chunky in the face. But the braids ain't making it look no better. I'm already chunky in the face, and then when my braids get old, I don't know about y'all, but baby, I can't keep them in. I don't play that. I don't want to get my edges redone because I'm just tired of the look. When I'm tired of the look and the look get old, I'm ready to take it out. I don't want to just redo my edges. But yeah, y'all, so I'm gonna stop rambling and I'm gonna let y'all enjoy this video. Be sure to leave me a comment if y'all like it. Comment down below what else y'all would like to see. And yeah, y'all, so in today's story time, I'm gonna be telling y'all how I learned how to drive and how I messed up my car within that same month of getting it and purchasing it. So let's get right into the story, y'all. So as y'all know, last year around March, I think it was March. Yeah, it was around March, February, and towards the end of February, I bought me a car. I bought me a Honda Accord, y'all. You know, just something to start off with, since I knew it was gonna be my first car, and if anything was to be damaged or happen to it, it would be less expensive for me to, you know, repair. So I went with a Honda, and I'm gonna place a video in this video of how my Honda looked before I got into the accident or whatever, and how it looks now. But yeah, y'all, so basically I was in between drivers. Like, my best friend would come over. When he came over, if I needed to run an errand, this is basically in a way how I told myself I was going to teach myself how to drive. So like, when someone came over that I trusted, or I will only call people that I trusted, and it wasn't like just everybody in my car or just everybody teaching me how to drive, which, like I said, you got to get out there some way, somehow. So the first person to really teach me how to drive and basically helped me understand the law too while driving, was my best friend. So I got most of my driving skills and knowledge of driving, like as far as the roads, from him. So like he would come over most of the time and teach me how to drive. Like when I needed to run my errands, when he wasn't doing anything, he would come over, teach me how to drive, or ride with me to go do my errands while teaching me how to drive and telling me what to do and what not to do, basically. And yeah, stuff like that, just making it easier for me. And he was the person I feel like wasn't all panicky and stuff like that. I could have asked my mom or all them, but I don't think they would have been willingly wanting to just come. You know how your mom and them can be. They ain't gonna be willingly wanting to come with you every day or every other day or one of the days out of the week to run some errands with you just cause. That's why I had my best friend for. And everything worked out perfect then cause he was down, and that's all that mattered. But then also my brother, during the time, he was he would want me to pick him up, but like I said, I was barely learning how to drive. So most of the driving I did learn was from my best friend. That's how I was able to pick him up, but I was still in the process of learning. So when I was able to go pick up my brother, when he was just like 15 minutes down the street, I would still have him help me with certain stuff, or explain to me a little bit more about driving. Or sometimes I even have him drive, if I still felt uncomfortable. Same with my best friend. Like if I felt uncomfortable or scared, I have them drive. But when I did need to drive, I would have them explain to me and teach me the right things of how I needed to do it. But let's get into the story time on how I actually messed up my car, because I had to give y'all a little rundown about how I actually learned how to drive. And it was just through a couple close relatives, which was my best friend, my brother, and my sister. So after those last couple weeks or days that my sister did come through, when I couldn't have my best friend come by, or my brother come by, or I don't even think it was that. Most likely it was just that she was probably coming over and I needed to do something anyway. So I just had her, explain to me like they was explaining to me, since she was there and she knew how to drive. And after those, I don't know how many days she came over and did it with me. I think it was at least about 2 times I rode with her, or had her ride with me. And yeah, after those a few times, mind you, I've been getting practice from my mainly my best friend. And then my brother came in and he started helping out a lot too. So when she came over, I was just at the point where I was already driving, but I still just wanted somebody in the car with me to be for sure I was doing everything right. And once I felt that comfort at the end, just from my sister, just like those last 2 days or however many days it was, I started just driving on my own. Because after she was the last person that I called to come ride with me somewhere. And the only reason why I was telling her to come ride with me then was still for more info, but for comfort at the same time. Because like I said, I already had all the knowledge I needed. My best friend and my brother really kept me knowledgeable on what to do and what not to do. Because, they really didn't play that. And they kept me up to date with the law stuff and, stuff like that. So it wasn't no illegal stuff they was teaching me how to do when it came to my best friend and my brother. They was teaching me the right things to do, the right lanes. They didn't even teach me how to do some stuff they'll be doing, like the little shortcuts or U-turns you ain't supposed to be doing. They was not teaching me how to do none of that stuff. They was telling me to do the right thing, which I definitely want to show my gratitude for them for doing that, because I have a lot of knowledge with driving and I don't feel like I drive illegally at all. But yeah, so after those few times with my sister driving, I was like, yeah, now I feel comfortable driving by myself or whatever. Mind y'all, this was all after the incident with me messing up my car. But yeah, that was just a fast forward of how I learned how to drive. Within, I'm going to say, because I don't want to be lying, but it was fast, y'all. I learned pretty fast. I thought it would take months, but let's just say, I don't know. I'm going to have to really find that out. But I'm going to just say 3 to 4 weeks after getting my car, because I did mess it up. I think the first 2 or 3 weeks. So it took me a whole month to learn how to drive. That's it, y'all. I mean, it's still stuff that I feel like I do need to learn, like as far as like parking certain ways and stuff like that. But as far as driving, I got that down pack. And yeah, but let me tell y'all how I wrecked my car. Well, I wrecked my car. So I don't know if it was a week or how long it was after. It was like a week, 2 weeks. To be real, y'all, I don't know. I don't know how long it was after I had got my car. But during this time, I was talking to this dude at this one point. He was just some dude, like a friend. And I was just talking to him. It wasn't nothing serious. It was just a friend I would just hang out with every now and then. And that was that. So the day before, or let me say the week before, he would come over too. And, I would tell him, like, can you, like, help me learn how to drive? I mean, not learn how to drive, but, like, yeah, basically learn how to drive. So can you teach me how to drive? Like, when I need to go somewhere, you just tell me what to do and, coach me on how to drive, and I'll do it, myself. And so that wasn't that. I mean, I guess when I needed to go somewhere, he would just basically be taking me, and like he wasn't coaching me or teaching me how to drive or stuff like that. So after that, I just really wanted him to start like going home. I didn't want to really want him to help no more, because like I feel like he was one of those people that panic too, and that's okay, because I know people been in plenty of accidents and incidents where they could have lost their life, and they're just not comfortable with that. But I feel like in those situations, that's when you speak up. You just don't not say nothing and then act as if you're gonna help me or whatever, and then not. So I had him go home. But my job previously, before this, my best friend, he was doing his part.
This is the bag.
So I felt like I would know how to get down the street. So this is what all had happened. I was trying to go down the street to take my daughter to school, because my job, I just got this car. It was cold outside. I don't know. Well, I don't know if it was cold outside. Don't let me get to lying. But I didn't want to walk, basically, because I had a car. I had a car in my parking spot right there in front of my apartment. I was like, I can do this. I can go down the street. I've been literally driving with my best friend to go down the street to the Family Dollar and all that. And my daughter's school is literally right there before you get to the Family Dollar. The Family Dollar is way farther on down. So I was like, I literally got this. Like, I already know how to use the brakes to stop when to stop, and how to use my brakes, and to pay attention, and to stay in my lane and on my side and on the right side and all this. So I was just, hyping myself up that I got this. I always pray before I leave. I still pray over my car and myself, and, me driving, and my kids, and for our safety. Because for the longest, I had my biggest fear was, I'm not going to say my biggest fear was driving, but my biggest fear always been getting into a car accident. Always been my biggest fear. Even when I wasn't worried about driving, or when my mom and them would drive, I was just so scared to be in a car accident really all my life. So I don't know in my past life if something like that happened, but y'all know what they be saying. But yeah, so that was my biggest fear, and I overcame it. And when I was in high school, my mama did teach me like the basics, how to stop on the brakes, so I just don't jam them and your head fly forward and all that. So she taught me most of the basics while I was in high school, but she didn't finish. Like, we would just practice in the parking lot. She'd let me drive around in a circle just to get the feel of driving. So it all started with my mom, but she wasn't consistent. So eventually, after high school and stuff, when I finished and I had the money, I stepped out on my own and bought my own car and taught myself how to drive, which was crazy. And I never thought in a million years I would ever do that, just for the simple fact that I'm scared of being in a car accident. But luckily, I gathered the faith, and I said I needed to do this for my kids, because all that Ubering and stuff wasn't working. I needed to do it for me and for my kids, because they had to get back and forth to school, doctor's appointment. We needed clothes. We needed stuff for the house. This is when I had just got my apartment to myself too, y'all. I was like, we need stuff for the house. I want to be able to take them places, stuff like that. I was tired of waiting and depending on people. So, yeah. So one morning I was like, well, I'm finna drive her to school. That's when my friend left. He had left that day before that, I think that night. And he was like, you sure you don't need to go nowhere else before I leave or whatever. Or you don't need to take me nowhere else. And I was like, nah, I'm good. Because I was kind of over him not really trying to show me how to drive and thinking, I mean, I was okay with him driving me around, but at the same time, it's like I did just get this car, and I didn't get this car for no reason. And the time being, when I need to go somewhere, I'd rather me learn how to drive. So when you're not here or anybody else is not here, you know, I'll have the knowledge on how to do it on my own. This is exactly what I was telling him. And if he would have just, I'm not blaming it on him about what happened to my car, but I feel like if he would have been taking in consideration what I said and just been teaching me, maybe that day he did leave, I would have made it up the street at least. I would have been confident because I was practicing during the time he was over there. But y'all know how some dudes can be, and that's why he had to go. So the next morning, with the knowledge I did have, I did want to try to go up the street. So as I'm leaving at my apartments, my gate, so the exit gate, it opens, but it opens slow, and then you have to continuously pull up to it. Just keep pulling up a little close until it open. So that's what I did. But while I was doing it and waiting on it to open, I accidentally let my foot off the brake just a little bit, and my car started rolling forward. And then while it was rolling forward, I was just in shock because it was like my car was, I already knew it was going to hit the gate. I didn't do nothing to stop it because, like I said, I was in shock. So everything was just happening. So while the gate was opening, it started opening on my car because I didn't think to step on the brake or back or nothing at the time because I was in shock. It was already happening right in front of my eyes. My car was getting messed up, tore up by a gate in the apartments, and then all I know is in my apartments, it was the police sitting right across the street. All I know is I see the police across the street. So everything was basically just putting me into panic mode, and exactly what I never wanted to happen had happened right in front of my eyes. And I think I was kind of having a little mini panic attack, so I couldn't even do anything for real. I couldn't even think. And then the police pulled up. I actually really thought I was going to jail, y'all, because I ain't have no license. I either thought I was going to jail.
Or I was going to have to pay for this gate in my apartments. And y'all, I'm already on low income, so it was just a lot of stuff running through my mind. I had to pay for this gate, my car, and I'm probably going to go to jail because I don't have a license. And then the police just flew right over there as soon as it happened. But luckily, it was a nice cop, and he helped me change my tire or whatever. He did end up taking my license plate. And that's the only thing I was worried about. My tire was messed up, y'all, from the gate, and my fender and my bumper was messed up as well. I just got this car. So that was something I had to fix. So yeah, y'all, I had to drive it back, which I was really nervous. I was shaking. I couldn't really even drive for real. But I had to drive it back and park it and get back in the house. And all this happened with my kids in the car, but luckily they were safe. And we were just a gate, and we didn't go through the gate or nothing. It was just in front of my car. But I literally was just sitting there saying no about the car, y'all, because that was so frustrating. But yeah, y'all, that's how I wrecked my car. Luckily, it wasn't a car accident. Well, technically an accident, but it wasn't a car accident with another car. And ever since then, thanks to God, I haven't been in no incidents or, nothing crazy, y'all. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this story time. If you like this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up. And make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're new here. And turn on your post notification bells if you want to be notified every time I post. I hope y'all enjoyed this story time on how I fucked up my car. Thank y'all.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this cleaning voiceover story time. If y'all want more of these, comment down below in the comments. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and make sure you like this video and share this video with a friend. Your girl on the road to 20K this year. No, let's run it up to 30K this year. Go big or go home. And not even this year. Let's run it up to 30K within 3 months. By the end of this year, I want to be at 50K, honestly, because I've been at 12K for the longest, because I will post, and then I just want to get more engaged with y'all, see what y'all like. So I'm trying a bunch of different stuff. If y'all don't like it, y'all can let me know, regardless of what y'all like and don't like. Like, if I feel like I like the content, I'm still going to post it, but y'all can let me know what y'all don't like, and it's obvious I'm going to see it from my views. But still, y'all can let me know. So therefore, I won't post as much as those videos, if you know what I'm saying. But I still will post them, because this is how I'm gonna make my coins. But yeah, thank everybody who's been supporting me since day one. More story times coming soon, because I know y'all want to see some story times, and y'all like that best for me. and that's what I got the most views on anyway. So I'm finna start back doing story times anyway, y'all. But this is a story. This was a story time with a little twist. So hopefully y'all enjoy it. Bye, y'all. Stay tuned for the next video.